Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Interesting news. I would say really unbelievable news. And why is that? Is because it seems like justice prevailed, or at least struck back, just to put it this way. And I'm talking about Iran, Greece, United States, oil tanker piracy. All right, if you remember, um, maybe 2 weeks ago, a Iranian tanker with some Russians, I think, on it, or but nevertheless, important was that there was Iranian oil in the tanker. Had some problems in the Mediterranean Sea, and then got closer to the Greek shores, where I think it anchored there or something, and the Greeks seized it, called their friends, the friends. I apologize. Their bosses, their boss, the United States, those guys came and they seized the tanker and they took oil, the Iranian oil, for us, for our use. And then guess what the Iranians did? They seized two tankers belonging to who? To Greece in the Gulf, and they used their oil. And then guess what happened with the Greeks? And said that's not fair. And the Iranian said, really? You took something that belongs to me? I took that back. You stole it from me? I took it back. I didn't steal it from you. You steal it from me. I didn't steal it from you. So guess what happened now? This article comes from Reuters. Greek court from today, 8th of June. Greek court overturns decision on U.S. seizure of Iranian oil cargo. Unbelievable. I want to celebrate. A Greek court on Wednesday overturned on an earlier court ruling that allowed the confiscation by the United States of part of a cargo of Iranian oil on an Iranian flag tanker off the Greek coast. Three sources familiar with the matter said, wow, if it's three, it must be true, right? Uh, the incident that led to an that the incident had led to an angry response by Iran, with Iran forces last month seizing two Greek tankers in the Gulf after Tehran warned it would take punitive actions against Athens, which they did. Iran had also appealed the original court decision on one legal source said, declining to be named. And I'm quoting here. The action for the reversal of the ruling was accepted by the court, the source said. It will be hard to overrule that, the appeal court's ruling. It was not immediately clear if the US or Greek governments would challenge the ruling, which was given in an appeals court of the region of Chalkis. The result of the appeal has not yet been made public. Greece had called Iran's seizure of the two Greek tankers in Gulf piracy. That's the Iranians calling the Greeks first piracy, just so you know. And now these guys are just copying. I know how the things went. I have it one by one. Greece had called this piracy. The case arose when Greek authorities in April impounded the Iranian flag Lana, formerly Pegas, with 19 Russian crew members on board near the coast of the southern island of Evia due to Ukrainian sanctions, the European Union sanctions. So the Greeks, impounded the Iranian oil tanker because there were some Russian sailors, and okay, for the sanctions of the European Union on Russia, correct? But then why do you call the United States? Is the United States part of the European Union to come and grab the oil? Why do you call them? The ship was soon released due to complications regarding its ownership. The United States in May confiscated part of the Iranian oil cargo held on board and transferred it to another ship following the initial Greek court ruling. Again, why were the Americans present there and took the oil under the European sanctions of Russia? Idiot or... All right. In a separate case, Greek authorities later seized Lana again acting on interim court order over alleged debts to another shipping company represented by lawyer George Kazanidis. Kozanidis declined to disclose the name of the company he represents, but told Reuters that the case is related to unpaid towing services. All right, so here we have it. I still didn't get why was the United States involved in this and why the United States stole that oil. Why did Greece call their bosses? So you heard the justification because of the European Union's I was about to say embargo, not embargo, sanctions. Okay, all right, you do that, but then you transfer it to your boss. But they act quickly. Why? Because the other guys have two tankers, Greek tankers, in their possession. So that's how it works. If you have the power to hit back, to strike back, they will kind of, deal with some gloves when dealing with you. Look at the North Korea. You can say North Korea isn't deep doo-doo, which could be, but nevertheless, they kind of do whatever they want over there. Good or bad for the people, I don't know. And besides, I do not trust the corporate media. So whatever you see from them and whatever they say, I already know how they talk about other countries that I know direct contact and how they, create downs or ups or lefts or rights and all that. So that's why I don't even know. When they say about North Korea is terrible, is this and that, might be, but I don't know. I don't trust you because you told so many exaggerations and stories, the corporate mass media, that you destroyed my trust in you. I can't trust even if you tell me that today is what? Wednesday. I have to verify 5 times before I believe. Not 3 times as in the intelligence community. 5 times. So nevertheless, this is how it works. You're able to slap back. They're crying. Iran was able to seize the Turks, the Turks. No, Erdogan would have been with the army at the border demanding 5 tankers back, not 2. Oh man, but that's how it is. You can afford. What is Greece gonna do to Iran? Nothing. So then you have the Tsoukorakis and Makelakis and Taropoulos and this agreeing to, hey, maybe we made a mistake here. Too late. Your tankers are in Tehran already. Back, dropped. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. All this puts me in a good mood, or better mood.